Dave the Pickup Artist.
Hey, what happened?
Hello, VC. Got another this week's pickup videos for you. Before I get started, I got 4 records to show, but before that, an update on my last pickup video. That's the one where I went into an Orange Park Goodwill and came out with 6 albums, and I paid $2 for all 6 albums. I sold the Elliott Smith for $35 on Discogs, and I sold the Pretty in Pink soundtrack for $15 on Discogs. So I made about $50 on that. Not bad for 5 minutes worth of work.
I am simply a trader of spices.
And I still got 4 records left from that haul. But I used the money to pick up some new records this week, and I also have some stuff I got in an antique store, the local antique store here. First up, this album is one that I've wanted for a while.
Butter dog.
This is
the dog
the,
with the butter dog with the butter on
there's
him.
2 different covers. I believe this is the American cover. This is the Pretty Things, SF Sorrow, Sebastian F. Sorrow. It's a concept album. It's one of the first concept albums by an English band. These guys started off like the Stones and the Small Faces. They started out British R&B. Then they, around this time, '68, they started to get more psychedelic. And this album tells a tale of SF Sorrow from birth to death.
I'm dying.
This is the inner cover. This actually has narration in it, but it's not on the album. It's in between the songs here. The way you're meant to listen to this album is follow the narration. Now they did, when they took this on tour in '68, they would do the entire album in its entirety. And yeah, so that was pretty cool. And they also reunited in the '90s and did the same thing. Now the narrator, when they did it live, they had a narrator, and the narrator was Arthur Brown of The Crazy World of Arthur Brown. And he was even at the '90s reunion show along with a couple special guests, one of which was David Gilmour. So yeah, this is a great psych album. Kind of depressing, but I think it's just as good as Tommy, if I may dare say so.
What you just did.
Yeah.
Punishable by death.
This is on the Madfish. It's a reissue. Well, let's see. Last Friday, I was in the Sugar Bears antique store, and I ran into 2 albums. First, I got this guy, Mitch, Ryder, and the Detroit Wheels. How about that? Sock It To Me is the name of the album.
This goddamn place.
I've gotten that from Laugh-In, which I think was out around the same time. Yeah, Mitch Ryder. This is a great album. If you like the hits that he had, you'll like this album. This has also got James McCartney, who went on to, I believe, Amboy Dukes. But yeah, this is very cool. It's on the New Voice label I'm not familiar with, but yeah. Mitch Ryder was one of the acts that ate the bad acid at the Goose Lake show with Iggy and the Stooges and SRC and all those great bands. But he survived it, and he's still alive today.
I'm dying.
I thought he passed away.
Help me.
But yeah, that's a good one. I paid $2 for that. Next one I paid $10 for. We got Funkadelic. Let's Take It to the Stage.
Now get your ass out of here.
Now, I paid $10 for this, got it home, and I actually looked at the vinyl before I picked it up, and I had to notice how clean it is, and I was a little bit depressed by that, because if it's this clean, it cannot be a OG. But I got on Discogs.
I am simply a trader of spices.
And, sure enough, according to the run out, this is a first pressing. It's hard to find first pressings of Funkadelic albums. It's a good album. I kind of tend to like their first 3 albums the best, but all their stuff in the 70s was really good. Funk, rock, psych. This is there's a back cover. Yeah, this is where they had Bernie Warhol on keyboards. Great keyboard player.
Wow.
Very trippy album cover, front and back. But yeah, not bad for $10. Like first process of this go for like 100. So yeah, but this is going to my collection. I like Funkadelic. So, and last but not least, we've got some psychedelic exploitation music from the Id.
Coronavirus!
This is another studio session musician put together albums with, among others, Jerry Cole. And there's this guy named Paul Arnold, who I don't know. This is created and produced by a gentleman named Paul Arnold. No information. Can't find any information. Nobody's credited on this album except Mr. Paul Arnold. But we do know that Jerry Cole plays guitar on this, and I believe sings, and may even play bass and drums, I don't know. But this is pretty cool, kind of half garage, half deep psych. Kind of, at times it's even unintentionally funny. There's a song called Boil the Kettle that sounds like Dracula is singing the song. And the last song on here is called The Inner Sounds of the Id. It's a 10-minute deep psych sitar, almost spoken word bit about what exactly the Id is. And I've listened to this album 3 times and I still don't know what the Id is, but it's enjoyable.
Potato
if you
chip.
like psych, garage, or you like Jerry Cole's albums that he participates in. So yeah, that was pretty good. I picked up those 4 and all is well. And that's about all I got. Have a great week.
Hey, what happened?